So there guys, welcome back to Towns with Charon and Velerious.
Hello everyone.
Hello, I will unpause the old Derpsville and let them carry on with whatever the hell they were doing from last time.
I will unpause Derpsville and let the lag commence.
It's not too bad.
It is when you look at them.
In fact, speaking of lag, should we just pop down here and just see what the situation is? It's been a while.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Wow, it's just chock full.
It's just chock full.
That's a hell of a lot of
What
ghosts.
we need is to find the most badass of weapons that could kill a ghost in 1 hit and then send the town down.
It's like the ultimate gauntlet.
Oh my god! They're going to come and kill us, and then they're going to kill all the townies. Oh my god!
Oh my god, it's Ghost Central down there.
The weirdest thing is, as well, isn't that most just from heroes?
Yeah.
So it's all hero bodies.
Yeah.
Fuck burying the heroes.
There's not even that many bodies, that's the ridiculous thing. There's
Yeah.
only like 10 bodies, and they never thought to put any sort of limit in to how many it can spawn simultaneously. I don't like that. It's like, no thought was given.
Well, we'll have a decomposing body make a ghost, but every 5 seconds. Hey, should we maybe put a cap on this? No, that's even fine. It's good.
Oh, this is perfectly fine.
Yeah, fine. Don't know what your problem is. That's all.
Oh my god.
So,
Yes.
my dear Charon,
Yes, my dear.
what have you been
Lois.
excited about recently?
What have I been excited about recently?
Your penis.
My penis.
Yes.
It's always exciting.
He's finally had that
Because
penis reduction because it was so enormous.
Hours of fun for the whole family.
It was, yeah. Penis reduction. We all came and watched. It was very
Wow.
interesting. Just to see them kind of like, straighten it up and then just chop half of it off. Oh, don't need that bit.
Reduced it by so much I donated my penis to someone who has a small penis.
We
So that they
donated
could have an enlargement.
You donated it to a girl who has no penis. So she may now have a penis.
It's totes legit.
Yep.
That is truths. Right, let's get these orders in.
I was speaking more about kind of, treason and communism.
Treason and
and
communism. So,
are your favourite things?
I managed to get hold of a rule book for the XP edition of Paranoia. If you don't know what Paranoia is, it's a role-playing game, like pen and paper style, like Dungeons and Dragons, okay? But the rule book for it, it's kind of hard to get hold of, because it was like small print runs, and it sort of hasn't really been published for years. There was a Kickstarter a couple of years back to get a new edition made, which is probably happening fairly soon, I would think.
If it succeeded.
But I've been after like a copy of the rulebook for years because it sells second-hand on Amazon. Generally, people list it for about £100 plus. And like, I doubt any of them ever fucking sell one, but it's like, it's just always been like an absolute fortune on there. And recently, someone put one up for £4.75, so I bought it. After waiting for like 8 fucking years with it on my wish list. Like literally since the day Amazon was started.
Wow. Amazon.
Yeah.
Did it have wish lists back then?
I don't know, probably not.
But
It's been on there pretty much since as long as I could have a wish list. It's been on there as an item sort of thing. And one morning I got up just before I went to work, 7 o'clock in the morning, just happened to think, I'll just quickly check my Amazon wish list like you do. And there it was, £4.75. So I've got it, and so me, you, JD and Plex are going to play a little bit of Paranoia. Now I've played it briefly, I think I've played it twice. But I've never actually DM'd it, so I'm sort of like massively brushing up on all the rules and shit now. When you guys don't really have to do any prep, because the rules are treason, so you don't even need to know what you're doing.
We don't need to know anything.
It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
I know nothing.
Because Specs is like, oh, you're going to film it? And I said, well, no, because first of all, it's our first go, so I want to sort of get everyone comfortable with how it works and stuff first. But also, because, unlike D&D, there's a lot of like behind-the-scenes stuff going on, means there's a lot of like Steam messaging going on in the background, which means it's very hard to film that. You know what I mean?
We'd have to figure out a way of, because we're doing it on Tabletop Simulator, they do have note cards, and we'd have to figure out a way of making it easier to write on the note card, flip it over and pass it across the table.
It's a lot easier though, and more fluid to just type into the Steam chat, that's the thing.
Well, it is, yeah, but in terms of filming-wise...
Yeah, it's not something that would be very easy to film. I mean, it would work as an audio file. You know, like how the Noscope do their Triforce and they just have an image in the background and you essentially just listen to it as though it's a podcast.
Yeah.
It'd probably be better to do it that way.
Probably.
But, I mean, there's no guarantees that's something we're going to do. It depends. You know, for all we know, we might play it and you guys might think it's shit.
And everyone just looks at us like, what are you doing? Why are you filming this? This is shit.
It's going to be fucking great, though. I've already got some really funny ideas lined up.
Add liquid.
It's just all about messing with you. It's sort of like it's like trying to play Dungeons and Dragons but you're interrupted by GLaDOS all the time. That's the sort of style to it.
It basically is a game about the fact that anything you do is the wrong choice. Hey, it's American politics.
Yeah.
Hey! Snuck it in there like a boss.
It's just it's a society where everything's illegal, pretty much.
Yes, everything is illegal, and it being illegal is also illegal.
Yeah,
and you existing is illegal, and also
actually no, you existing is not illegal.
Also, you saying that existing is legal is actually illegal in itself. It's very bizarre.
I will have to go through through the list of what is and isn't treason with you guys just before we play. It's not a very long list, but you need to know what is treasonous.
The rules of treason are as follows. Don't kill me.
There's a great bit in the DMs section where it mentions not knowing something may well be treasonous because it's knowing something could be treasonous because it's above your clearance level. But sometimes just being told that that's above your clearance level is also above your clearance level and therefore treasonous.
Yeah.
So being denied the request of something could be treasonous in itself.
So if you go, oh, well, I know this because it's for what the orange people have to do, you're like, oh, but I'm not an orange person, are you?
Exactly.
And then suddenly you take off your clothes and you are an orange person.
Just knowing that it's above your clearance level is above your clearance level.
But then the computer takes off its clothes and it is a red level. And then you take off your clothes and you're a dog. And then they are dogs. And they love each other.
It's just a laugh. It'll be good. I think we'll enjoy it because it's the same level of silliness. Like we played that Cyanide and Happiness game.
Cyanide and Happiness.
And I really fucking enjoyed that. And it's
another game that was kickstarted.
Yeah, and it's very silly.
Yeah.
And I think Paranoia has that same sense of silliness about it.
It is a lot of fun doing things on Tabletop Simulator.
It is.
It's just, the hardest thing is getting a game that's nice and easy and fluid enough to move on Tabletop Simulator that would be easy enough to film. Because some things, obviously, are easier in real life than doing it on Tabletop Simulator.
We could do the Cyanide and Happiness game, it's just whether or not it would get flagged.
By Cyanide and Happiness.
Well, yeah, because essentially, as far as they're concerned, I guess that's an illegal copy of their game, isn't it? It's not officially licensed or anything.
I would imagine it would kind of like... I don't know, because it falls into kind of... It's on the Steam Workshop, so... anyone can do it.
It's a mod, but at the same time, the images are probably what's copyright because it's a visual comic book.
Well, that's where a little bit of a non-truth comes in.
The likenesses of the characters, and indeed the words Cyanide and Happiness.
That's because a little bit of non-truth comes in. You just go, and all these cards are actually drawn by ourselves. We're just pro-league Cyanide and Happiness drawers.
Just redraw all the cards.
Yeah. Just redraw them all. So this is
that might
a man
be fun.
with his bum.
Because it hasn't gone up yet, but like we've done a poker night in Tabletop Sim.
Yes.
Which is it's all rendered and ready to go up. I've just got to find the time to actually fucking upload it, which is at the moment not a thing I'm having the time for, but it will go up soon. And that was a test to see if we could get it running stably for multiplayer without too much lag.
Well, the one thing about Tabletop Simulator was when it first came out, the lag on multiplayer was just excessive.
Yeah. Our first poker night we tried like nearly a year ago, and it just like Jacob lagging out. We couldn't do it.
They really have kind of upped it a little bit since then. Well, quite a lot actually. It works.
But now we know that works. We were thinking of maybe doing some sort of improv card games. So
have you seen the
what's the one with the jobs? I like that one with the jobs.
Funemployed.
Yeah, that one. I like that one.
Oh, they've stopped it now. They're all getting fists.
Yeah, it was a blessing. It's a riot.
They're rioting in the market. Funemployed was one of them.
Funemployed I like
Snake
a lot.
Oil.
Snake Oil's okay.
The Cyanide Happiness.
The Cyanide Happiness one I absolutely love.
Cards Against Humanity.
I like that. That's okay. You don't like that one though, do you?
Nah, not a massive fan of it. I just kind of find it a bit dull. And I mean, you've got to be in someone that is in the kind of mood to do it.
I think it probably doesn't help that we're not as easily shocked as other people. We're so sort of desensitized to all that shit because that is like just what we're like anyway. That like
Paranormal Activity. One of the
age just isn't funny anymore. But you know,
the thing is though, it's like Paranormal Activity. I was watching some guy on YouTube the other day who was saying that the first one actually scared him, and I was like, "What? There's nothing to be scared of.
No.
It's just random shit that happen to everyone." I think the other issue is as well, like in our house, right? We have the fridge making a banging noise. Just every now and then it goes boom. It's like
our fridge is possessed.
Yeah. We've got keys that continuously fall off the side where you hang them on.
They're also possessed.
We've got a door that keeps opening, which is the bathroom door. It just opens all the time unless you lock it, which is ridiculous. Yeah, but even at night, right? I've got all the doors shut and it just opens. And it's like, why? What the fuck? There's no wind.
The really weird thing is, on a night, sometimes, this is the spookiest thing, this shit me up once.
What?
If you brush your teeth in the bathroom, okay, when it's really quiet on a night, you don't notice it during the day, but on a night, like, just out of nowhere, it will make... No, the writing.
No, they're writing.
The writing. Oh, the writing. The writing on the wall, the murderer.
Just as you brush your teeth, it just says, I'm going to kill you.
The tap makes a little noise, okay, that due to the acoustics of the bathroom sounds like somebody sighing behind your ear. It is so freaky, but you can't hear it during the day because the ambient noise is too loud.
But the thing is, because we're so used to all that kind of spooky shit in an old house.
So mad.
We're kind of used to all that spooky shit in an old house now. All the movies that are like, oh, it could be a paranormal thing. No, it's really not. It's just random shit.
We lived in a country house at one point as well, which is like, again, it gets you used to all those noises because it does do all the sort of settling down in the night when the house
creaking and the groaning and the pipes shuddering in the walls and the roof caving in and the Batman's there.
And actual fucking things in the roof. I remember there was that pigeon that got up there. Fucking hell. And all you could hear was it scrabbling around in the fucking ceiling.
It wasn't even in the ceiling. Which pigeon were we on about here? There was two of them.
Oh, not the one here in the fireplace. No, the one in the central house.
That one scrabbled around in the fireplace. That freaked me out for quite a while. Because I was just sat here and all I could hear in the front room was...
So basically, this pigeon must have climbed down the chimney. That's at this house we're at now.
Yeah.
And where the fireplace is, it's not like an open fireplace like a wood burning one. It's like a modern sort of enclosed fireplace.
Yeah,
but it has got a flue, a little opening, so that the hot air can go out. And just the little pigeon head just upside down just was poking through, like looking at everyone. The thing is,
this had gone on right for an entire day with it scrabbling. And every time we opened the door, it would freeze. Yeah. So we didn't know it was in the fucking fireplace until our parents got back, didn't they?
Yeah, and its head poked out.
Yeah, they were like, so we were sat there watching TV and just suddenly the pigeon head came out. So then we kind of rescued it and put it outside and it went on its way.
Dismantle the fireplace.
We were going to wash it, but Dad was like, don't wash it.
Fuck that.
Don't do it. He was like, just fucking throw it out the door.
Someone else will watch it. It was a racing pigeon anyway, so
to be fair,
it was tagged.
It wasn't even that dirty.
No.
It could have been a lot worse. I've seen some birds that are a lot dirtier. Dirty birds.
But it was probably from somewhere nearby. There's a lot of sort of pigeon racing goes on in this area.
Because of stuff like that, though, I'm kind of desensitized towards kind of horror as a general. Just any horror film. I've not been properly scared by a horror film for ages. Except if it's a fucking cheap jump scare that randomly happens.
Jump scares get you a lot.
But while you're watching it, you're just like, oh, this is nice and everything, and then suddenly, oh, God.
And you do react brilliantly to them as well. Like when you were playing Dead Space.
Not my cocoa on the floor, fuck's sake. That wasn't even a jump scare, that was an alien that was just sat there waiting for me. He was like, he's going to turn around eventually. I'm not even going to attack him until he turns around. He didn't even attack me, though. It just waited behind me while I turned around and then tried to knock my face.
It was great.
Honestly. It's like SCP. You know that game? There was one in there. There's an SCP that like follows you, and then when you turn around, it's gone.
Yeah,
and it's like
big day following.
But what the fuck? That's creepy. Because every now and then when you turn around, you can catch like a glimpse of it.
Yeah,
and it's like that's scary. It's the same kind of creepiness you get when you're walking at night and someone's walking behind you, right?
Well, that was why Slenderman was so popular, wasn't it?
Well, the thing is, you're just walking, right, the same way as the person behind you on the street, but. Don't something in your head just go, they're coming after you, they're going to kill you and all this business. And then you're like, okay, I'll speed up slightly. But then the person behind you speeds up slightly. And it's like, oh no, please. And it just turns out they were just going past you.
You're going to get raped.
Because in Britain, I mean, our sidewalks are literally like the fucking road. People just go past you and then like signal to turn right in front of you and shit like that. And then they slow down and it's like, oh my God. We get a lot of old people where we live as well. Nothing bad about old people.
It's because it's coastal.
We're nothing bad about old people, but some of them
that's just the thing of like most English coastal towns have a high population of elderly people because they go there to retire.
Well, hopefully people come here to retire and watch our amazing videos of how funny they are with us basically bitching about the world because we're British. That's what British do, though. Get used to it. We bitch about everything.
Just allowed.
We don't like the world. We seem to have some kind of hatred towards it that we can't really explain.
I'm afraid hating the world is treason, Velerious.
Well, if you're British, you're fucked.
I think you need a happiness pill.
Happiness pill? I'll fucking take that, motherfucker. I've always wanted a happiness pill. I just think that's what our society should come to. We should all just get happiness pills and be like really nice to each other.
Happiness pills.
Imagine how much that clean the YouTube comment section instead of YouTube heroes.
Oh my God. Oh, don't even get started on the YouTube heroes. Oh, man.
I
just
mean,
asking for trouble, isn't it?
I already thought it was a stupid idea, but they send them out capes. YouTube heroes get a YouTube cape.
Why?
Because you're a YouTube hero. you travel the land far and wide, finding those commenters who put, I like dicks, and then punching them in their dick. Bad word being paused.
Thing is, it doesn't help as well. It's like the YouTube heroes need to understand context as well. Otherwise, Hat Films is going to have no comments on their videos because everyone. Because I don't know if you're familiar with Hat Films, Velerious, and the comments on their videos, but most of them are "Trot is a twat" or things in a similar vein. Which, you know, to the casual observer is very derogatory.
What I just find stupid is the fact that they didn't give it to YouTubers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, YouTubers haven't got the fucking time to go around bloody.
No, but obviously they can monitor their own fucking videos then.
Well, you can do that already, you know what I mean?
They don't seem to. I mean, Jesus bloody Christ. Have you seen some of the crap that goes on nowadays? Like, even Markiplier's got it where there's just like 16,000 pictures of Markiplier all going, click my face to get this link to go to a secret thing where you can get a Pokemon Go code that gives you 16,000 coins. And it's like, no, you can't. Because when I hover over it, it says, give me your password.com.
Like, if people are that stupid, then they deserve to lose their Pokemon Go.
Is that Badger there? A normal one?
Badger.
They're all bad.
Badger.
Some bad badgers right there.
They're all bad badgers, Velerious.
Obligatory badger shot.
That's why they're called badgers, not gudgers.
Oh, I see. At least they're not...
Gudgers are like badgers that do nice things to people.
At least they're not beavers.
They don't steal things, they come and bring you things, like little gifts.
I have brought you a gift. Why is Simon just always stood there, by the way?
Because he patrols between there and there, I think. Or that's just to keep him... It was to stop him wandering off, so is it... Because the sieges come from this area, so he can respond better, I think.
You see.
Or is it a patrol point? I can't remember.
It is a patrol point, but it's only one.
I'm sure he was there for a reason. We definitely had a reason for it.
Evil Badger dies. Took down 6 of the people, but Evil Badger dies. Did that say Goblin Head? Goblin Head? I've seen Goblin Head everywhere I look. Goblin Head. No, not those ones. In the combat thing, on there. That combat thing. Oh, Cyclops. It was a Cyclops. There was a Cyclops? Must be on last siege. All these. Oh. Wow. Well, that's a teacher of mine on the unexplored territories.
There was an unexplored fucking room.
Yeah. Thank God they were down there. Did we lose any townies?
Nah.
Just the heroes were already there, just like, oh, thanks, townies.
That's so random, though. It turns out there's a fucking room that the heroes never found.
Is that copper and silver?
Where?
To the right of mouse. That there.
That's gravel.
Oh, what's the thing to the right then?
Copper.
Is that copper?
Yeah, we've got copper mines, so we don't have to worry about it.
All the copper. Everybody loves lots of copper.
Everybody loves copper.
Da 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 da.
Da da da.
Copper da da.
It's John Copper.
Oh man, I'm still hoping, right? With the end of 2016 coming closer and closer, that YouTube Rewind 2016 does not feature any big business YouTubes.
Of course it will. Fucking hell, it will only feature
this.
big business YouTubes. As
Do not
always.
want this. Game Theory has already said that it's probably just going to feature only the big businesses.
Of course it
and
will.
it'll be like, you know, just things like BuzzFeed or the BBC, which have a fucking channel on there, and they're putting their shows exclusively on YouTube. It's like, fuck off. Fuck off. Back to TV.
Fuck up back to TV.
The only reason they're fucking on here is because ages ago, we did like a survey to say if people watch TV anymore. 86% of people don't watch TV anymore.
No, they're too busy watching fucking YouTube.
Exactly. So now all the TV has come to YouTube. Selling a yellow hat. No one's in the yellow hat gang. It's shit. Piss hat gang. Are you sure?
I can sell some bone boots.
Oh, the piss hat gang. Oh, no one wants that.
What about the feather hat?
No, because someone might be in the feather hat gang.
Fine.
That was a gang that started. It only had one member, if you remember. It was going to be loads of ladies.
Yeah.
But then only one member was in it. I think she died.
She is
a lovely bunch of coconuts.
I thought she was still around there. She is.
There you go,
Muriel.
There you go. So she was going to recruit another female, like that one there. That's got nothing.
Another one?
What about that one? It's got nothing. That blue one.
Well, I've sold it now. Oh no, I haven't sold it.
No, yeah, we didn't sell that one.
You want me to give it to her?
Yeah. You. Welcome. You are now part of
the Feather Hat Gang. The Grammar Club. The Women's Institute.
The Women's Institute Club. we pride ourselves on equality in Derpsville.
They're going to make some delicious jams and sell them at the summer sale.
For too long have the Mafia been only blue and red hats and all men. Except Anne, but you know.
It's like themed gangs like Saints Row.
Yeah.
They'll be the grannies.
The grannies, they just fucking knife you in the back.
Deadly grannies.
They just come round and go, "Oh, Gandalf, would you like some cookies?"
It'll be like in Monty Python, the gang of grannies that go around beating people up with their handbags. Like that.
Oh no, I reckon now it'd be kind of like...
stab him in the goalies.
It'd be properly organised, so it'd be like them going round to Gandalf, "Oh, would you like some cookies?" And they've laced them with rat poison.
Yeah.
You'd never expect the old women.
No, the cookies will be laced with like drugs. That's how they'll shift their products.
You just snap it in half. There's just a bag of weed inside.
Why is it Batman? Because big Batman, Lego Batman reveal.
Because where are the drugs?
Where are the drugs going? Hotford. I'm so high right now.
That noise should play whenever Batman finds something.
I want that as my text message on my phone. I need that. I need to get that sting from somewhere.
It'll be somewhere online. Just type in Batman Sting HD 1080p 422 320 noscopes.
It's just the Lego Batman one, isn't it? I don't think you get that sting in the actual Batman film.
I just realised 320 noscopes. It's like 2 spins and then a little one.
No, it's not. 320 noscopes is not even a full spin.
Is it not?
No, 360 is a full spin.
It's a full spin.
360 noscope is what it started out as, which is where you spin once on the spot and then shoot without scoping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone does that. 420
noscope is because 420 is weed. So that's why it became a 420 noscope.
And now I've just invented the 320 noscope.
320 noscope's just nothing.
You just spin around in almost a perfect circle and then shoot someone who's slightly off to the side.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't even shoot the intended target, you shoot someone else. You're that badass.
Fucking noscopes.
Hashtag noscopes. No one noscopes.
On that bombshell, hilarious. Let's post Derpsville there.
Everybody scopes.
So everybody. No scopes.
Everybody, get your noscopes.
Brilliant.
My noscopes bring all the MLG players to the yard.
And noscopes bring all the boys to the yard.
And they're like, AMLG so hard.
Nice. Check out my KDR.
Wow. That was good.
Okay, let's leave it there before we get really fucking weird. If you want to say bye-bye to everyone, Velerious.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.